Hello and welcome to Love Letters from Starchild. I'm Starchild. If you enjoy this meditation, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Sincerely Starchild. Today we're going to do a meditation involving the beach. This is a great meditation to do if you're feeling burnt out, depleted, if you need a little time for yourself, if you need to reconnect to who you are. So let's take a little time now and get comfortable, either sitting down in a chair or lying down in a bed, whatever feels most comfortable for you. If it feels good, feel free to close your eyes. And we're going to start by taking a really, really big deep breath in and holding at the top for a couple seconds and then letting it out nice and slow. We're going to do it again. Take another deep breath in, hold at the top, then let it out nice and slow. We're going to start just by feeling ourselves and our bodies, feeling ourselves being held by gravity, the way gravity cradles us and presses us into the bed or the chair. If you're underneath the blankets, the way they comfort you with their weight. And as we feel, we're just going to keep taking those deep, deep breaths, letting your breath find its own natural rhythm. To start, we're simply going to be floating here in this liminal in-between space. You have nowhere to be. You have nothing to do. You've taken this time for yourself, and right now this is your only priority. If you find your mind wandering during this meditation, just gently pull it back to center, listening to my voice again, making sure not to become frustrated with yourself or angry. Over time, it will get easier, so just be gentle with yourself. So as we float here in this liminal space, we notice that our bodies start to feel weightless, floating somewhere here in between, in the comforting dark. And we float here for a few moments longer, taking time to relax any part of our body that is still holding tension. Continuing to breathe really, really deeply. In the distance, perhaps above your head, you see a portal. And this portal is a beautiful, vibrant blue, the color of the sky, on a sunny day. And you gently float over to that portal. And as you do, you can feel the warmth from the rays of the sun filtering through and warming your skin. You tentatively poke one hand through the portal, and on the other side, you can feel this beautiful, warm, sunny day, fresh air. And so you decide to go through this portal too. Stepping through the portal, for a moment your vision goes white as you transition between these spaces. And when your vision clears, you're met with a beautiful, beautiful beach. One of the most beautiful beaches you've ever seen, with pearl white sand and turquoise waters. The sun is shining bright and heavenly above you. Its warmth reaching your skin and warming you from the inside out. You can feel the sand exfoliating your bare feet, the warmth of it, toasted by the sun, but not too hot. One of those lovely in-between days where it's just hot enough to make a visit to the beach nice and appealing. And as you look in front of you, you can see that this beach stretches on. It almost seems to be endlessly. You feel as though you could walk these shores for years and never find their end. You start to walk forward, not intending to take the years-long pilgrimage, but simply just to enjoy your time here. You can hear the nice crashing of the waves, the water next to you. You can see beautiful shells that have washed up on the shore. The warm, salty air wraps itself around you, providing some relief from the heat of the sun. And in this place, you feel like you can finally just breathe really deeply. So let's do that now. Let's take another big, deep breath, inhaling the sea air, the fresh salt, feeling the way that it seems to purify you from the inside out. And let it out slowly. And continue to walk forward. The ocean is our mother. All life that we know of came from her. And we carry in our veins the salty sea waters of the ocean itself, wherever we go. Water is one of the most healing elements of our planet. Its vibrant purity helps return us to ourselves. Its fathomless depths cradle and hold and amplify our emotions. And so a return to the water is a return to ourselves in a way, to where we came from. As you're walking on the shore and you look out at the water, you can't help but feel pulled, feel called. And there's something inside of you in particular that you feel waking up, perhaps a part of you that you've forgotten about. How would you, as a small child, have felt to be on a beautiful beach like this? They would have felt infinite. They would have played and had fun without thinking twice about it. They would have put themselves fully here with no other object than to experience joy. And so that is what we are going to do right now. Even if you don't feel that child stirring within you, you can feel the waves beckoning, and so you take to the water. Maybe you walk, maybe you run and jump in with a big splash. Maybe you are taking a cautious journey step by step until you're fully submerged. But either way, it's time to jump into those waters and return to our joy. And when the water surrounds you, at once you start to feel healed and rejuvenated, as if The sacred salt waters are cleansing you, reinvigorating you, filling you back up, and you find that in this liminal space, there's no trouble breathing. You don't have to come up for air. So maybe take a few moments and simply enjoy being beneath the waters, just floating, feeling the way the tide rocks you back and forth. When was the last time you did something that was just for joy? When was the last time you just let yourself be without expectations? Thank yourself for giving you this time, especially if it's been a while. And let the cool, calm waters rock you back to yourself. Simply enjoy being here now. If you feel comfortable, you can open your eyes in this in-between place, and you can look around you in the waters and see the curious little fish nibbling at your toes, the seaweed billowing below you, the way the sand shimmers in the light as the tide moves it. It's a whole other world down here. One that you know, one that you have always known. Beneath you see little crabs scuttling a little distance away, and something about the funny way he moves reminds you that in this place you are safe to do whatever you want, to feel however you want. And once again, you might feel that stirring within you, that part of you that longs for joy. You can feel them coming to the surface and compelling you to just let go and have fun. And so maybe fun to you is staying put and continuing to be rocked by these waves. Or maybe it's you coming out of the water, leaping out of it, spreading droplets everywhere. Water that catches and reflects the light of the sun. Maybe you start to swim and leap and dive, feeling the water surrounding you as you simply move for no other reason but for joy. And these beautiful, gracious waters celebrate you. Because though we pretend otherwise, joy is necessary. Joy is a human need. And so you take this time to reconnect with the things that you used to do on the beach, on the shoreline, in the water, swimming and jumping and leaping. Maybe you want to build a sand castle. Maybe you want to dig holes. Maybe you want to play with the mud. This space here and now, this sacred space is here for you to simply enjoy your time at the beach, letting the water heal and reinvigorate you as you reconnect to what it is simply to enjoy. Sensing that your time here is starting to draw towards a close. You come out from the water, feeling it rolling off you, cleansing away anything left that no longer serves you, revitalizing you, refilling you. As you come out of the ocean, you feel like a new person, more connected to who you are and who you have been. Joy is not optional. It is an essential function of the human body. And when we don't have joy and we don't make space for ourselves simply to have fun, we start to wither. And so by taking this time, you have restored a part of you that may have felt neglected. You've replenished yourself if you were feeling depleted. And so as you continue to walk towards the shore, you note how much better and brighter and lighter that you feel. In the distance, you can see another portal. So you head towards it, leaving behind footprints on the shore. And you take one last look at this beautiful beach with the turquoise waters and the pearl white sand. One last smell of that clear, fresh ocean air. One more embrace from the cool wind. One more hug on your feet from the sun-warmed sand. And you step through that portal with one last goodbye, sending your gratitude to this in-between place and knowing that this place exists within you and that no one can ever take it away. That you can return here whenever you like. So you step through that portal, and once again your vision goes white for a few moments as you transition back towards that dark, comforting, in-between space. And you feel yourself starting to fall, but not quickly, slowly, deliberately, being rocked back and forth like a feather or a leaf on the wind. You're slowly rocked and lowered back into your physical body, keeping your eyes closed. Bringing your awareness back to your physical body, gravity holding you, the chair or bed beneath you, your breath rising and falling steadily in your chest. You can very slowly wiggle your fingers and your toes to bring feeling back into them. Once that feels good and comfortable, perhaps rotating your wrists or your ankles. When you feel ready, you can roll into recovery position on your side. Open your eyes and go about your day. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so grateful for your presence. May your days be filled with love and light and joy. And may you return to yourself. Sending you love and light. Sincerely, Star Child.